Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you are doing very fine, just as I'm doing very fine. Hope you are doing well today. So, today I'm going to be talking about something very, very interesting. I hope you are ready as I am ready. Well, the truth is that relationship can be hard, but you know what makes it even harder? You want to hear it? Assumptions. Yes, those little stories you create in your head that turn a little misunderstanding into a full-blown Netflix drama. You know those little misunderstandings you just had with your partner and you are now turning it into a full blown drama. Does it sound familiar? For example, you text your partner, no reply for hours. You check WhatsApp, no blue tips. You check Instagram and they just posted a story. You sit there and you are like, oh, so you are alive and you can't even text me back. So you are really alive and you can't even text me back. You type a text message, you delete it. You type another one, you delete it. You type the one that is hot, you say, this one will pain him, let me give him that. You delete it. Your mind goes crazy and you are thinking, are they mad at me? Or worse, are they talking to someone else? Hey, that one will even make you go very, very mad. You are now very mad and you are like, what, as you're even thinking, what was this guy even feeling that he is? But what if I told you that you are very, very wrong? Yes. What if I told you that you are so wrong? This is how our brain plays tricks on us. You see the brain? The brain can play trick on you. So, okay, let me break it down for you. Our brain loves to fill in the blanks. It's called the confirmation bias. You assume something and then suddenly everything you have experienced seems to prove the theory. Let's say, for instance, a girl or a lady goes to a party with her husband and the husband starts talking to a girl somewhere and she assumes that he's flirting, and she remembers that recently the guy had been on his phone a lot. He notices that he has been acting differently, and before you know it, she has already convinced herself that he's already out there planning a whole wedding with another woman, or he's trying to run away with another woman, and you are here playing wife, being a good wife, and meanwhile, the guy was just probably asking for direction. Maybe he wanted to go to the restroom and he was asking the girl, where is the restroom, thinking that maybe the girl knows her way around the place, and you are already there thinking that he's already flirting with this lady. I know a couple that almost got divorced over an assumption. So the wife, she noticed, so this woman, she noticed that her husband started going out early and coming back late, and she think, oh, he's definitely cheating. And she didn't even ask me. She didn't even ask him. She just watched. And she was watching him, checking his phone, waiting for him to sleep, for him to just catch him gang, while this man was trying to get in shape for the anniversary surprise. He's put on a lot of weight and he was going to the gym, and she was already googling divorce lawyers. She was already googling divorce lawyers. You need to see the shock on her face when she followed the guy. Women, she did not even carry her car. She now entered keke, and she followed him. This is how she would have thrown away her beautiful marriage over a thought. She followed him to the gym only to realize that he was gymming, and he was like, you need to see the shock on her face. She was so shocked. Why do we assume? Every human being has a tendency to assume. Well, most times we assume because of our past experiences, our insecurities, or let's be real, social media is really messing up with our head. You see, social media something is really messing up with our head. I mean, with all the exaggerated clips of people giving advice on toxic dating, toxic marriage, how if he doesn't text you back after 3 hours, don't date him again, he's cheating. All those toxic things. We see so many relationship horror stories on social media. Then we now start expecting the same thing to happen to us. Yes, assumptions are not just fast. Yes, just because your ex did you dating does not mean that that the new person you are dating is still going to treat you like that. So just because your ex or your ex-husband or your ex in past relationship you were did you wrong, that does not mean that this new one is trying to kill you. So stop assuming and save your relationship. So how do we stop this madness before it ruins a good relationship? Number one, stop playing detective. You stop playing detective. Stop looking around his message, his WhatsApp, looking for something. Stop zooming in on Instagram story so you know where he is. Stop checking his followers looking for clue. Unless you have a real proof, jumping to conclusion will only make you look crazy. And trust me, you don't want that. Stop looking at incomplete text messages and assuming. You go to his text message, you now go and see I miss you, you now start assuming that he's dating someone else. Secondly, communicate before you accuse. Don't just go and start accusing somebody. Don't just do that. You can ask him, hey, is everything okay? Why have you been ignoring me? Invite him for a conversation before you start a war. Before you start that war, invite him for a conversation. Number three, ask yourself, is this fact or feeling? Yes, maybe he has been distant from you, or he has been distant. You now start imagining, maybe he doesn't have interest in me. Those kind of imagination. Before you react, ask yourself, do I have facts, or am I just caught up in my feelings? Ask yourself, do I have facts, or am I just caught up in my feelings? Because you can think you are so right when you are so wrong. Yes, assumptions can mess up a good things fast. There's nothing that can mess up something that is good like assumption. It can mess up something that is so good. So here's my challenge to you. Next time you catch yourself, I've done it before too, but next time you catch yourself imagining, pause and ask yourself, is there another explanation? And instead of just spiraling about your thought, just ask the person. Don't jump to conclusion. You can jump to conclusion and get it wrong. Instead of jumping to conclusion, ask the person questions and find out what is going on with the person. The person can be going through something, and you can just step in and find out and help them instead of jumping to conclusion. I hope you learned something in this video. My name is still Precious Chariot. Do well to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be putting the link in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do have a wonderful time. Bye.